currently going into our garden campaign, and it is named Love Live Garden. So for all our garden enthusiasts, or if you really just want to chill, relax, get into gardening, this episode is for you. Before we get into the products, I just quickly want to take you onto our website, just where you can have a look at our different catalogs. So if you go into the website, let's go to Leroy Merlin. Should be top. Let's go into the website. Once you are in the website, the different catalogs will appear. There we go, Love Love Garden. Let's go into there. There should be 4 different catalogs that you'll be able to go through: your garden gadgets, your lawn, outdoor spaces, and splash into summer. When you go into that particular catalog, you literally will be able to page through the different sections on the catalog, and you'll be able to have a look at our amazing prices going for this campaign. So there you go. Go onto our website, have a look at everything on promotion, amazing prices. As usual, Leroy Merlin is here to make your home the best place to live in. So I'm joined today by a gentleman named David. I'm going to give him an opportunity to introduce himself. David.
Hello.
Welcome. Do you want to introduce yourself, please?
Yes, please. My name is David in the Garden and Landscaping Department, as it's our season, Live Love Garden, with my colleague here, Tammy. So we're going to be going through our range as how it's advisable for you, and then maybe compatible with what is it that you want to do in the garden. So to start with safety first, so we're going to start with our gloves, from your entry level to your biggest range. Like for instance, here we have a weeding glove. This is our weeding glove. When you want to take out the weeds in the garden, instead of you using your fingers, just protect your hands, safety first from the bacteria. That is what we use mainly for the weeding.
Okay.
And then going.
So, sorry about that. So this particular one, you said it's for weeding.
Yeah.
I see it comes in one particular color, or well, 1 or 2. Currently going for $39.90.
$39.90.
Okay, 100%.
Yeah.
So that
Yeah.
is a great amount.
Yeah, entry level price. That is the entry level price. Yeah. And then going on to our next one.
Right.
No, maybe this one.
That one. Okay.
That's for planting.
This one is for planting.
Yeah, that is your planting water resistant.
100%.
Going for $39.90 as well.
Okay.
The prices that don't change much.
So I'm having a look at here as well, here at the bottom.
Yeah.
So obviously there's some colors for the ladies if you want to have some sort of fashion statement. We've got pink, we've got all of these different colors. Down here as well, different colors according to your needs and your expectations. So this one, what is this particular one used for?
This is used for weeding, for when you want to transplant, but this is actually our fashion range. I call it our fashion range.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, we have different taste into garden. There are people who are more passionate about the garden. So that is the range that they have.
100%. So see, it says max comfort. It's got grip control. It breathes easily, and it's also flexi-fit.
Yes.
Okay.
So that is the same as the one that we were talking about previously, but like we were talking about it now. This is your fashion range, and also you will see a complimentary product with it. This is for your pet, for the people who are more passionate about the garden. You use it like when you yeah, this is used for that. Yeah, so that you know your knees. Yeah, especially when it comes to ladies. Not only the ladies, but also the gentlemen. They are able to use this thing. This is unisex. It has nothing to do with gender. Yeah, so now, coming on to our next range of gloves, we can go up. Now, remember, we were a bit low here. Next range of gloves, that's your German gloves. This is Gardena gloves.
Right.
For your hand tools, if you are using your hand tools, this is what you have to use for it. Also, you don't need to take out your hand in the glove just for you to press your phone or touch your phone. You can easily do that. If you can flip it, you will see how it actually
and then
is.
It's got these tips over here.
These tips, now you are able to press your phone with these gloves. Mind the price, it's 685 for this pair of gloves, but I guarantee it's quite worth it to be having gloves like this. Obviously, we all categorize ourselves to how we prefer, what we like. So this is my top of the range gloves that we have in the store.
Okay, so it's quite versatile. Obviously, it shows you can obviously protect your hands from thorns. You can use certain garden tools, so it's not that hard. It's also very flexible for you to use different things. And amazingly, when your phone rings, you don't have to remove the gloves. Sorry, I'm a bit short. I'm going to put that down there.
We will put it
You
a
can
bit
literally
later.
just continue with your gloves as well.
And then now coming to the other one that I have two last options of the gloves.
Okay.
This is for roses.
Yes.
So thorns, you can just feel it.
Okay.
It's quite rough and robust,
protect
but
it.
that's for that is for your roses, because now they have a lot of thorns. Some plants have a lot of thorns. Your lemon trees have thorns. When you want to prune it, then you use this. When you want to just prune your glove, your trees, that's where you can go. And then now coming to the landscaping department.
Yes.
Yeah, this is the gloves that we use for your pavers, for your bricks.
Okay.
This is what you wear when coming to that.
Got you. Okay. Well, that's amazing. So there's different gloves for different sections. So whether you want to prune, whether you want to possibly you can paint with some of these as well. If you want to build, literally anything you need can be found in this section. Obviously, like we said, safety first. And just a reminder, the products are appearing on your screen. Click whatever you wish to buy. Don't check out just yet. Let's wait for the end of the episode and then you can check out. Right. So we're on to this section. I think we all know this. Some people wait for fashion, but we're about garden.
Sure.
So take us through these. I see these two colors.
Yeah.
To me, it looks like pink and green. There might be a different naming convention. But what is it?
No, this is another variety that we have. This is Neptune garden boots.
Okay.
We may be familiar with Neptune. It's a brand that has been in the market for quite some time. So, but at the moment, we have two different colors as to how you can choose from both of them. Yeah, but there's quite a range regarding this. There's 275 for this quality.
100%. So
Water resistance.
I can see a lot of 5s over here. There's different sizes of course, and then we've got this. I don't know, is it like a grip protection, whatever the case may be. So obviously this is here to protect your feet. Even if your garden is wet, there's no reason for you not to spend time in it. Pop these babies on and you can get into your garden.
Yeah, so now coming into that, you're quite right about the grip, because now it shows you that you won't even slip when you are working with water. Maybe you are on a surface like this, then you won't slip. It grips. So one other thing is that the size, don't be, this is the empty shelf that to show you that I'm selling a lot of these because they are in demand. Yeah, but the more stock is still on the way. So now coming on to our side of hand tools.
Right. Okay, so on this particular one, I'm obviously seeing different colors, etc. I was explained that yellow and black, that is known as our in-house products. So even to our viewers online, you can see definitely value for money. You can literally compare and you can see this one is going for 34 Rand. And then you can have a look obviously at the rest of it. At Leroy Merlin, it's not about prompting our brands. It's about what is your desire, what can you afford, and what do you need to use. And that is why we always have this different range. So what are we looking at here, David?
So here we are looking into, yes, from our entry level. That's why I put it on the eye level, so that customers will familiarize themselves with, they're having pots, they're having flower beds. So previously we showed you the knee pads. So if you want to work in your flower beds, we're looking into this. We're looking onto something like this is a cultivator.
Okay.
Now, when you want to cultivate.
So David, just pause there. So I don't know what is cultivate. Can you just explain to me what is cultivate?
I will go deep into it. So now cultivation means, like in the garden, you cannot harvest if you are not cultivating. You cannot consume something that you are not cultivating.
Okay.
So now, when you cultivate your plants or your flowers, when they blossom, it's through a lot of work. It's through you feeding it the right food, the plant food, paying attention to it. So if you want to tilt your soil, make it loose so that when you water, the water will sink and then go into the roots. I call this a cultivator because now the soil doesn't have to be hard on the upper surface.
Understood. And now I understand the importance of cultivating.
Yeah.
So normally my husband will say go water the plants, and I water the plants. He's never told me about cultivating. So I hope he's cultivating because I just water the plants.
Okay. No.
Okay, got you. So this is very interesting. What is this thing here?
This is a weeder. So this type of a weeder, it's used in the garden where there is grass, plants, and things like that.
Okay.
It's a Brazilian brand. It's a Tramontina.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's used when you want to take out the weeds,
The weeds.
in the garden,
Okay.
not on the pavement.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So
There
it's
is-
in soil.
yeah, in soil.
Okay,
Yeah,
understood.
straight. This is to tip them out. There is one for the pavement. Since I'm talking about the weed, I might as well maybe explain some of it. Like,
Okay.
it looks like this.
Oh, here we are. Okay, so that's to remove the weeds on your pavement.
On the pavement.
Okay.
Yeah, if you check it correctly,
Yeah.
it's like this.
All right.
So in the paving, you do it like this.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but advisably, you should just get it like this on a diagonal level,
Right.
so that you will rip the roots of the weeds.
Okay.
Yeah. So when you handle it like this,
Yes.
you rip them out.
Okay.
Then when you do it like this straight, they don't come out. You're just suppressing them inside.
Got you.
Yeah.
Understood.
So,
Alright.
moving from the weeder, we go into the forks.
Okay.
A fork. This is a fork,
Yes.
ideally for pots.
All right.
Yeah, if you want to remember, we were talking earlier about cultivation and tilting your soil.
Okay.
Yeah, this is what we are talking about. More especially if you want to apply like fertilizers in your pots, in your flower beds. You need to tilt your soil. It comes up a bit, and then now you can pour your fertilizers on top of the soil so that it will sink well to the roots.
Okay.
Yeah.
Understood. And this particular one, it looks like a fork and I don't know what this
Yeah,
is at the
it's
back.
a hoe there. It's
A hoe.
a fork and a hoe. Yeah.
Okay, so please explain what is this used for?
Yeah, so this one here, we had earlier our cultivator.
Right.
So this is your combi here. We have a hoe when you want to take out some stuff.
Okay.
That's why you see it's like curved a bit
Yes,
like that.
yes.
Take out some stuff.
Okay.
But remember, this is not a big surface area. This when it's wet already.
Okay.
You cannot work with this on a dry ground.
Oh,
See,
okay.
if you're taking care of your garden, it's always either moist or wet. You are paying attention to it. So
Okay.
it's easier to work with this, mainly on smaller places like your herbs, vegetable garden, not your big gardens. You can work with
Understood.
it.
Okay,
Yeah,
so that's
it's more
called a
for that.
fork and a hoe.
Yeah, it's a combination. Fork and a hoe.
100%.
HOE. Yeah.
And then I see obviously this is the yellow and black. There's a black and green brand
Yeah.
here as well.
Yes.
Yes, so this one is going for 34.90. We've got the top one there, 74.90.
74.90.
Yes,
Yes.
and we've got the fork hoe for
Yeah.
89.90 there as well.
Yeah, that's the right way.
Okay,
there.
100%.
So now going deep into this, so we started with our in-house brand. So now that's our Giolia brand.
Okay.
It's another brand of ours,
Right.
just manufactured in Italy. So this fork hoe, for instance, plastic handle.
Okay.
Yeah, it don't wear out quick.
Right.
But even
Okay.
even the steel, how it's made, the steel is quite compact.
Okay.
Yeah, it's durable. Yeah, but they've made it in a way that it will be convenient for you
Yes.
using it.
Okay.
The grip, you will feel the grip. You will see the lines there on
Yes.
the handle. That's actually not decoration, it's the grip.
Yeah. Got you.
Yeah, the
Okay, so this
lines
one is
and-
a little heavier than that one.
Yeah, it's a little
understandably.
heavier.
So I
So
guess
the-
it's a little bit more durable and long lasting
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
Okay.
So
Understood.
no, that's our secondary medium range that we have. And you see the price now, it says.
Understood.
Yeah.
So again, I'm too short to put that.
I'm not stressed. I'll sort this out.
Okay,
And
nice.
then one other thing,
Yes.
the last thing that I would want to talk about the cultivator again here. See, cultivation is very important coming to the garden.
Okay.
You know, there are people who love beautiful gardens, but they don't want to invest in the garden. But then coming into this one, cultivation,
Yeah.
this is a wood. This is beech handle wood.
Okay.
So this is the lightest wood that you can find.
All right.
But then you will see it's written FSC.
Okay.
So we are liable for forestry, going into your Amazons, going
Okay.
into
Yes,
anywhere that they have these types of wood, whatever we need in our
Okay.
hand tools. So we are licensed for this. We're not just chopping down the trees.
Okay.
Remember, we're in the garden.
Yes.
you don't chop trees down for no purpose. So
Okay.
that is why you see now it's a wooden handle, not only for fun or for interest sake. To tell you, it's for, we are liable for forestry and all those sorts of things coming into our hand tools.
Understood.
Yeah.
Okay. 100%. Just a quick one before we move, because I'm seeing quite a lot of this particular brand.
Yeah.
And you explained to me the pole. I'm going to quickly run away and get the pole.
Okay.
Right. Okay. So there's these two poles.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think this is. We'll get to the cost when we get
Yeah,
to it.
no, we will get to the
However, that is an accessory to all of these particular things here.
Yeah.
So this one, I was like, what in the heck is this? Is it a hamster wheel? But when you read, obviously with all of our pedagogy,
Yeah.
it picks up fruits and nuts and little things on your lawn, etc. So you don't have to go one by one. Or you, if you don't want to rake everything, literally go over this so that.
Yeah.
Okay, and then tell me a bit about the bottom sections as well.
Yeah. So I will tell you about this one. A fruit picker
Yes.
like this one. It collects the fruits. See? So how this is made is because of the convenience, like we were talking about now, the garden department, or the garden in general.
Yes.
It has from your entry level to the last level. Oh, well, some may say this, there's no need for this, but there is a need for this. Imagine a person who's got a back problem. So now, yeah, they won't go and pick up the fruits now.
Yes.
Now they will just, let me just show you with this one.
This one, there we go.
Yeah. So they will now start with, would you please, they will start to unwind here,
Okay.
and then now put this into this,
Got you.
and then now they can lock it. Now they can lock it.
100%.
Now their back problems will be sorted if they want to pick up their fruits, and then now they're just gonna roll over. They don't need to press hard. You're just gonna roll over. Because immediately when this is flexible for fruits, obviously for us, it's something that we can think it's quite hard. But then for fruit, when you roll it over fruits, your apples, your lemons, your
Yes.
oranges, now it's gonna roll back into this thread.
Okay.
And then now you can dispense with this hole that you see here.
100%.
Yeah.
Okay, got you. So that's the one, and then we've got a few rakes down here.
Yeah.
And then just a reminder again, it's adjustable with these particular
Yeah. So all of these.
handles. Yes.
Yeah, the rakes that I have, from this steel one, from the plastic one.
Right.
There's another fruit collector, but from the trees. So,
Okay.
yeah, from the trees. We have the other one from the trees, which is that one. Some of us are short, so we need like things like this.
Yes,
you know?
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So it's also going on an angular level.
Okay.
There's a lever here. You can pull it back
And adjust it.
and adjust it.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is the net that the fruit will be in.
Okay.
You can collect from the tree coming into this.
Okay, so ideally you put it up to the tree, so does it cut the fruit or the fruit must just fall in?
No,
I think that's the only thing I don't understand.
So coming here
Yes.
on this side,
Yeah.
on this other side, if we bend it like this,
Okay.
so here's our fruit hanging here.
Okay.
You take it in,
Yes. Oh, and then you like the
and
stick
then now
there.
you can pull it. So that's why you see the gaps.
Got you.
Because on every fruit there is a small
stem.
twig. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that is holding the fruit. Now when you pull it, it goes into the net.
Okay, now I can see there's little bristles there, so it cuts
Exactly
on.
that it cuts.
Got you.
So
Understood.
that's how best Gardena has become.
All right.
Yeah.
That's a very clever one.
Yeah, that's a very smart one. That's your smart fruit collector.
All right.
Not just a smartphone. Yeah. So coming into the rakes, we
Yes.
have a rake here, plastic rake. We also have a plastic rake.
Yes.
If you would ask me about the difference of the two, would you please hold this
Sure.
one? So this one, you can do your narrow and wide.
Okay.
So meaning you can,
Oh.
if you want to do
okay.
narrow on the
Yes.
space that is just a
Right.
small space,
Okay.
then if you want to widen it up, you can pull it back again.
Ah.
Now it becomes more wider.
Got you.
Yeah. And then also, it uses the same stick.
Right.
It's going for $3.99.
Okay.
Yeah.
I went to go fetch 2 sticks. So obviously this one you showed me for the back.
Yeah.
What is this, the shorter one?
Yeah, this young man, we're gonna come to him.
Ah,
He's
okay.
still gonna work.
All
So
right.
now, up to this big brother of his, this is the steel one. same mechanism,
Okay.
just here. Now unwinding it, pulling it back. Now you're
Gonna widen
expanding.
it.
Yeah, you
Got
winding
you.
it. So maybe I could have got
Something stuck in there.
yeah.
Okay.
But anyway,
Let's try that one.
let's try this one.
Okay.
So
there
this is
we
how
go.
it's gonna work. And then now you can take it back in like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Still working on the same stick.
Yes.
Because you cannot use this small one with this. So otherwise you're still gonna bend.
All right, understood. Just a quick one though. So I've always seen these. Is this similar to the cultivating story?
Oh no, that is a rake. Just a steel rake when you want to level your soil.
Okay.
Yeah. With using the same pole that you are having there.
Okay, so
Yeah,
if you want to level
level the soil.
I'm always fascinated as to what's the difference between the plastic ones that look like these
Yeah.
and the rakes that look like these. So are these always for soil?
Yeah, the reason it's ideally for soil
Okay.
is because it's quite heavy on the metal.
Okay.
Yeah, and then these ones, whereas leaves and durability of it,
Okay.
unlike let's say the plastic now, the weather resistance,
Yes,
all
yes, yes.
this sort of things.
Okay.
Yeah, so now this more for durability, and then now it works the same.
Got you.
Yeah, but just more for durability. And then
Alright.
now just to go again on this steel one, the reason it's so compact and so
Right.
thick is because you can level with this, but that one, if you come to think of it,
Yes.
like you can't level the soil with that.
Yes, so this is more for like your grass and
Your
whatever
grass,
it is.
yeah,
That's for the soil.
yeah, your leaves, yeah.
Got
Yeah,
you.
That's
Okay.
a good one, yeah.
Right. What is next?
Next, we have our trowels, we have our grabbers, we have our different sets. So I will start now with this one.
Okay.
Yeah, we call this a balcony set. It has, yeah, so some people who are mindful of the space. Now, that's why
Yes.
it comes with a container like
Okay.
this. Yeah, but inside you have your pair of gloves.
So I think this is perfect, obviously, for instance, my brother. He stays in a flat,
Yeah,
so it's your scoop. It's got there's this little spade. It's got
Yeah.
your clippers, your
Yeah.
gloves,
Yeah.
all in one.
all in one.
And the whole thing is about the compact. You don't have a garage, so you can
yeah,
just pop
you
it
can
on.
just, yeah, exactly. That's a good
So
point.
to all of our viewers, that is all that it's used for. So maybe when you have your little beds
Yeah.
on your veranda,
Yes.
this is what you can obviously use it for.
Exactly.
And in the back, it's a 4-in-1 set, and that's everything that comes in it as well. Also, it's not only a scoop; you can water.
Thank you.
See, that's why you must always look at the pictures. Got you. Okay,
Thank
so
you.
this is a nifty little thing.
Yeah.
It's going for 625 rand. Is that correct?
625, yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's smart.
Yeah, that's very interesting. So we are now moving to, we're coming to the stick now.
Okay, the small one.
stick.
Got you.
Yeah, this is working on all the ranges that we have, coming from this hole.
All right.
Can attach it to this hole.
Okay.
Same mechanism.
Right.
Yeah, just unwind, put it in, click it on, and wind back so that you lock it for your safety. Now this is going into the garden. Yeah, the soil, because there are places now you want to get rid of weeds before
Yes.
you start planting. You know, that's what you're gonna use,
To obviously
especially
remove that.
vegetable gardens, small gardens. You use a lot of these.
Okay, so that's going for 189 rand.
189.
There's one for 279.
Yeah.
It's also a hoe, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
So what is the difference between these two?
The difference between these two is
Yes.
because you look at how they are now.
Okay.
This metal, silver metal, this one is bigger than the other one.
Right.
See? So now the draw hole, you use it. Please
Let me take
pull
that.
this out.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. The draw hole, you're gonna use it. Let's say, for instance, you have onion rings. You wanna get rid of those onion rings. So the soil will leap over here on this space.
Right.
Yeah. It doesn't throw a lot of soil
So, because it's smaller.
towards.
Understood.
Yeah. It leaves some soil there at the back.
Okay.
So that you'll be able to work with the soil. Imagine having that one, using it on where you need to take back the soil.
Right.
So now you'll be left with the soil that's coming towards you than the soil that is there. Now you need to take that soil back to where you call
Right,
it.
right,
Yeah,
understood.
so that is why it's small on this metal thing.
Okay.
Now, yeah, it makes your job much easier.
Okay,
You
so
don't
you're
need
able
to go
to
back
weed out the
Yeah.
onion rings, but
Yeah.
it's also not pulling too much soil
too much soil.
because
exactly.
of the diameter of
Because
the
of this, exactly my point. Yeah.
Understood.
Yeah, and it's
Okay.
going for 279, like you said. So it's a little bit, if you would ask me, or if maybe for interest. So
Yes.
this is 279, this is 189, but
Yes.
this is bigger, and that is, see now the effort.
Yes.
The effort is expensive.
Aha.
So that's what, yeah, we are pricing like that. But
Understood.
obviously, we're still the cheapest in the market.
Yes. Okay. So I guess we're done with that. We've gone through quite a lot.
Yeah.
We're over this side here. So
Yeah.
these are, and again, I'm seeing the range is huge, but obviously you can explain to us the different needs. You mentioned earlier on about wet, dry, etc. And I'm seeing there's something green, there's something brown.
Yeah.
So for obviously our viewers that come into the store, can you explain to them
Yeah.
what is the difference between obviously the pedagogy, the green, the brown, etc.
Yeah. So the green and the brown. Now this is for your white stems.
Okay.
That's for your dry stems.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
These are dry, these are wet.
Yeah.
All right,
But there's
understood.
also the two difference between them is that is an anvil and this is a bypass.
Okay.
Meaning that if you check this one, I will just show you here.
Okay.
So I've opened this. So now if you check this one, the blades,
Yes.
how they are like almost diagonal and opposite to
Okay.
each other. But then if you check that one,
Yes.
it has like a platform and there's some teeth here
Correct.
along there sticking out.
All right.
And we wonder why is that. So the reason for that is because for straight cuts,
Yes.
yeah, that's for straight cuts and that's for your angular cuts.
So again, I'm saying yes, like I know what it is.
Yeah,
Can you
I know.
explain? So straight cut meaning you're gonna cut something this way.
like straight.
Straight. Okay.
Yeah.
And then angular is like. So why would
Like-
you? What's the difference between cutting straight and
Yeah.
angular?
So, you know, with a bypass, you will realize when you cut with a bypass, the twigs and small branches that are sticking out and you
Yes.
want to prune them to direct them to your way, they will always have that angular thing after you cut it.
Okay. So you
Yeah.
can actually control the direction that
How
the,
it's going.
Aha,
Yeah, how it's
okay.
going. So that is a good point because you can, out of my experience though,
Yes.
you can cut it the other way around.
Okay.
So you can cut it with an angular, but inside. So that means if the branch is sticking out like that,
Yes.
it's gonna be like that.
Okay.
But then if you flip it, if you
Right.
cut it like that, it's gonna be like that.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's still gonna branch out like that.
Aha.
Yeah, and not be contained inside. If you wanna just contain it inside, then you can flip it the other way around. Now it's gonna grow like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is ideally, is that one for roses or these ones are for roses?
Either or, but
Okay.
as we were saying, you can use that for roses, you can use this for roses, even depending of how dry they are and how wet they are.
Okay.
Yeah, so now preferring this, that's for your straight cut.
Okay.
Mentioning the roses, after you do the straight cut with that, then now you supply, you're gonna apply what we call a stericyl. So that, yeah, because now when you cut or prune a branch or just a twig,
Right.
now remember it's breathing.
Yes.
So now, not for it to inhale certain bacteria that are not meant for it, you can apply your stericyl.
Stericyl.
Yeah, they call it.
So what is it, like a liquid or what?
It's like a
Or a
paste.
spray? Oh,
yeah, it's
okay.
like a paste.
Understood.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. You know, some other plants, it's like us, the humans. Yeah,
Yes, yes,
yeah.
yes.
It's
Okay.
like us.
I think that's why I don't have the patience for planting, but you've got obviously the love for it. Okay. Anything else down here that you want to
No,
take
we're
us
gonna
through?
go only to our other range here.
Yes.
Yeah, other range of Gardena. That's another range that we have. You will see for 494 how this is almost the same as our previous one. This is a bypass,
Right.
but then now the grip of how it's made,
Okay.
yeah, how it's made, the quality of it, and then now you'll see that orange thing there to stop your knuckles from going against each other.
Okay.
Yeah, that is like your stopper thing.
Aha,
Yeah.
understood.
Yeah.
So it's similar uses, but obviously some has more advantages than others in this
Yeah,
regard.
yeah.
Understood.
But
Okay.
same functions. Yeah.
Okay. Anything else over here?
We have our MDH,
Yes.
our in-house brand. I'm gonna now not do from 1 to 10, but rather 10 to 1, because I'm finishing with it now on this section.
Right.
So now this is straight to the point, bypass, the one that we were talking about.
Okay.
Yeah, obviously from our entry level to our last level, but then we're looking onto all the target markets that we have.
Okay.
You get this for like 64 rand.
All right.
Unlike those ones of 464 and
Yes.
180.
Yes,
But then this is the same function, just different makes. So
Okay.
this is our in-house. And also here, the interesting part why I wanted to finish up with this one is because we have this for your edging and for your hedging.
Okay.
So meaning you can, after you mow your lawn, now you can go like this.
In the tricky areas.
Yeah, in the tricky areas.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just open this up just for see. So this is how, this is like your scissor.
Okay.
Yeah, just like your scissor. If you want to turn it, you can turn it.
Okay.
If you want to, this is for your hedging.
All right.
And this is for your edging. Two different things. So well, sounds the same, but
Yes.
hedging is on the
The top
last
surface.
centimeter. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, on the last centimeters of the top surface.
Okay.
And then this is on your side surface.
Got you.
Yeah. So this is going for 120.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so we obviously have the different brands there. We've got your, I think, is it
Geolia.
Geolia
Yeah.
and Gardenia as well?
Gardenia, yeah.
Okay. And obviously they both have the same. That's a metal handle, and these two have plastic here as
Straight
well.
up. So that's a very good point, because
Yes.
having a metal, you know, durability wise, and then this is plastic wise.
Okay.
Not that it's not strong or it's not working, but then
Yes.
more convenience with our in-house brand here. We have steel,
Okay.
unlike plastic.
100%. So before we move on to the next section, just a reminder, all these products, Amazing Tips, is showing up on your screen. Click whatever you want, add it to your cart. Don't check out just yet. We obviously have a few more products to take you through. So, David, next section.
Next section, yeah,
Yes.
we have our shears and our loppers here.
Okay.
So, coming to this one, I will start with this
Yes.
telescopic one.
Okay,
So-
so
Yeah,
telescopic. I think about
telescopic.
goggles and looking into the
No,
sky. Please explain.
This is the telescopic
Okay.
mechanism. Yeah, if
All
you
right.
want to extend your, because this is used for your small branches.
Okay.
Yeah, small branches on a tree. If you
Yes.
want to get rid of them that are going opposite direction to your
Okay.
neighbor,
Right.
but you can't reach, then you can extend it like that and then just cut it
Cut
like
wherever
this.
you need,
But
okay.
then realize something about this is a power cut.
Okay.
What I mean by a power cut, it gives you more leverage, so you
Okay.
can stretch more
Right.
and then position yourself in order for you to come back again.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's about ergonomics, but again safety. So you don't necessarily have to get on a little step ladder.
No.
You can actually do it from the safety of the ground,
Yes.
and you can reach up to high places.
Straight up, aluminum.
100%. So that was what we call the telescopic.
Telescopic.
Haha,
Yeah.
got
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Right. So we have a few more products. I see quite a lot of telescopic. So obviously
Yeah.
we're able to assist in that regard.
Yeah, with this, we're going to get into it, yes, because now after what you've mentioned,
Yes.
but remember previously we were talking about the bypass and the anvil and so forth.
Right.
So now this is our bypass.
Okay.
It's like diagonal. If you see the blades,
Yes.
yeah, it's diagonal, and then you see there's like a round mechanism there. That's what
This over
gives
here?
you the power cut. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
got you.
So you can stretch more
All right.
and then position and cut.
Okay.
Yeah. So now moving on to our, I'll put this later. Moving on to our other lopper. This
Yes.
is your Brazilian Tramontina brand.
Okay.
Same thing, bypass. Just that this one is a wooden handle
Okay. And it doesn't have the telescopic
and it
features.
doesn't have a
Understood.
telescopic. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So again on the
Yes.
loppers,
Mm-hmm.
we have this Geolia, not extendable. Not extendable.
Okay.
It has that what which we were talking about earlier,
Right.
the for your straight cuts.
Okay. Understood.
Yeah.
Yes.
Put it on a platform, and then
Alright.
now you straight cut it.
Okay. And ideally this is for dry.
Yeah, that's
So
for
it's got
dry.
brown.
Yeah.
Understood. Okay.
You're getting rid of the dry stuff, and now
Okay.
you're pruning, and so you
Understood.
want to get them.
So we also are trying to accommodate everybody, and we saw the little veranda thing
Yes.
happening there. What is this over here?
This is the balcony box. Same thing that we had there, but this one has a couple of things inside, like
Okay.
your brush. Yes.
Up.
Now we can maybe
So we've got
open it up. Let me just open it up so that you see what we are.
Okay, so we're going to
Is it-
unbox.
Yeah, we're going to unbox this. Thank you.
Right, here you go.
Thank you.
Ah, sorry about that. So again, this is something we can put onto our veranda. We've got a few things in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is not a lid.
All right.
This is not a lid. It's a scoop.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's why you see like this.
Right, right.
Yeah, and it has that rubber thing there.
Gotcha.
Yeah, just like your scoops.
Okay.
That's where the brush comes in.
All right.
After you are done on your balcony, now you are able to
Clean it
tidy up, clean it
100%,
up,
yep.
put it on the side. Now we have here
The pruner.
the pruner
Yes.
with a locking mechanism.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
for your safety there. And we have your small rake here.
Okay.
Because on your balcony you'd have small pots.
Okay.
You want to cultivate, maybe put something, put them back to
Okay.
life. If you want to take out the soil,
There's a
transplant something,
Gotcha.
you use this.
Aha, okay,
Yeah.
perfect. So it is let's say what 2, 5, 6 with this
Yeah.
6 in 1.
6 in 1.
Okay,
straight,
perfect.
straight 6 in 1.
So that little baby is going for 985 rand, something that you can also keep onto your balcony.
Yeah.
So it's not just about people with big homes or small homes.
No.
Even if you have a balcony, it's a perfect thing to put. And at the back, I think you can actually just latch it up onto your wall.
Yes.
And you can keep it there as
Straight up. Straight up.
So David, we've gone through quite a lot of products. I hope that you guys have been informed just as I have. I've learned about hedging and edging. We've learned about pruning, the importance of cultivating and what cultivating actually is. So David, thank you so much for joining me.
You are welcome.
Thank you for your knowledge, your passion on gardening.
Yeah, I know you're welcome.
100%.
Anytime,
Okay, thank
anytime.
you. You can take that,
Thank
please.
you.
So, guys, I have reached the end of the show. Let me put my poll down. You guys can feel free to check out now. Hope you enjoyed the session. We obviously love having you guys. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you again